Every year a video game comes out and it's labeled as the next Call of Duty killer. This happens every single year. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why every single year a game comes out and people think that it's going to destroy one of the largest FPSs in the entirety of the universe. Call of Duty has spent years and years building its IP to levels that no one could ever touch and that no one could ever do anything against. That's why Call of Duty is the way it is, and that's why, honestly, if they have a game that doesn't do too well or that isn't a fan favorite, they could care less. They haven't cared in the last, I don't know how many years. There's a reason there's still hackers. There's a reason that all of the maps aren't up to par with Rebirth Island and all of the other fan favorites. They don't care. So what makes you think that all of these other game titles that come out are going to be a Call of Duty killer? XDefiant came out yesterday, and it's probably one of the buggiest games I've played in a while. At least that's what happened when I first tried it. I couldn't get into a game for hours, and the same goes for a lot of other people. Granted, they fixed it. Everything's good now. Everything's good to go. People are allowed to play it. People are allowed to enjoy it, and a lot of people are having fun with it. But here's my main problem, is it's not a Call of Duty killer game because it's trying too hard to be Call of Duty. Now, I want Call of Duty to have competition as much as the next guy, so that the games actually come out good, so that the games come out finished, and they come out well done. But the fact of the matter is more people are talking about the Black Ops teaser trailer for the next year than they are XDefiant right now, and that's an issue. I can't tell you how many people I've watched play XDefiant and say, oh, it feels like an OG Call of Duty game. Oh, it feels like a mobile version or a new version of Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3 without jetpacks. And honestly, it's the truth. They have variants of different people you can use that have different abilities, etc. on that. They have a million different guns and weapons that look identical to things that were in Call of Duty. I mean, hell, even the reflex is the same as Black Ops Cold War. Everything about XDefiant tries to do something Call of Duty has already done. They tried the movement system. They wanted movement because Call of Duty didn't have a movement. They wanted a higher TTK because Call of Duty didn't have a higher TTK. They wanted to add no skill-based matchmaking because Call of Duty has skill-based matchmaking. Everything this game does is to try to combat what Call of Duty is doing. And that is going to lead down a rabbit hole of failure because you're never either going to be able to keep up with Call of Duty and or be on par with them. I want Call of Duty to have competition. I want Call of Duty to have games that are competitive against them. I want competitive FPS games to come out that challenge Call of Duty to push their limits like they used to have to with Battlefield. But it's just not the case. And XDefiant is no different. And in a couple months, all of you people saying, oh, it's a skill issue, oh, you're a COD dick rider, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, are going to realize the fact of the matter is Call of Duty isn't going anywhere. Every single game that comes out is a bestseller from a record book that Call of Duty keeps. Every single Call of Duty that comes out is better selling than the other. Every single season battle pass that has Black Cell is a number 5 seller or top 5 seller on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. Call of Duty isn't going anywhere, and XDefiant definitely is not the game that's going to take it out.